Hi guys, my name is Yoncé Miyake Mugler, and I'm here at the 2022 Emery Awards. And tonight we're gonna walk around, get in the teas of the business of the people, and we're just gonna see what's going on. There's a ball going on right now. This is the pre-party, and we're gonna see what's going on, see what celebrities are here, what houses are here, who's gonna take their trophies, and everything else. Follow me.
Because it's way more fun.
Where's London? Excuse. Hi, right here we have the overall mother, London, legendary London Mulan. How are you feeling tonight?
Hi, how are you guys?
You look gorgeous. Can you tell us what are you wearing tonight?
ASOS on the shoes, ASOS on the bag, custom dress.
So from my understanding, right, the first ever Emery Awards, you were the first best dress winner. And tonight you felt like you had to uphold that title?
Yes, I did.
And do you feel like you did just that?
Of course.
Amazing. So tonight, unfortunately, the Mulans won last year. So we didn't get picked this year. And they gave other houses a chance to do it. What house do you think is going to come out on top and why?
I want to say the Wings. They do their stuff.
What are you looking to see? What category? Because it's only performance, best dress, and runway, if I'm not mistaken.
I want to see Runway.
And you're a judge tonight.
Yes, I am.
Are you going to judge fierce or hard?
So bring on the heat. I'm judging harshly.
There you have it, legendary overall mother Mulan. Come here, Miss Dean. Hi, we have the Southern Mother from Vera Wang on the scene. How are you feeling?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well. You look good in your all blue. Can I have a 360? I asked for a 360, not a runway walk, but we're going to get to that later. So your house is one of the ones that was chosen. Congratulations. And Wang has been out for how long?
2 years.
Y'all have been on the rise. Y'all been doing y'all big one.
It's hard work and dedication.
This is the second Emery Awards. How do you feel to be picked 2 years running?
It's great. It's a great feeling to know that we were one of the ones that was chosen.
Great. As a Southern mother, right? Because they flew you up here because they needed your experience. Right or wrong? All right. So how do you feel like your house is going to do tonight, 1 to 10?
I feel like we're going to be great. I think that I know that we're definitely one of the contenders, and we never leave empty-handed, so I'm expecting to at least bring 2 other trophies home, if not all 3.
You know it's not me if I don't get it a little messy. What house do you feel like the Waynes can just topple over tonight?
Excuse me? Could you
What house do you feel like the Waynes don't have a chance with tonight?
I feel like we have a chance with every house that's out there. We are our own competition. No house is our competition but us, ourselves.
And there you have it, Southern Mother, Vera Wang. Let's see what else we have in the building. Should we get Precious? Let's get Precious. Hi, Precious. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? This is the OG. You see the microphone? New and improved, only for Yoncé. How you feel? We matching? Black and sparkly?
It's very simple, but it's very called for, you know.
Okay. Let's sit down.
Yeah, come on, let's have a seat.
Chit chat.
Let's chit chat.
So, this is the second Emery Awards. Did you watch the first one?
No, and I wasn't even aware of what the Emery Awards was for until I did some self-research, and then I found out it was about our community and people who have basically I don't want to say volunteer, but have given back to our community. So I was like, I had to come to this one. I love things that are self-rotation. You know, we help them, they help us, and we help each other type things. Yeah.
So, being that there were specific houses chosen tonight, right? And there were specific categories chosen tonight, what house do you feel like is gonna take it? What house do you feel like is gonna flop. Let's get into the teas of the tea.
I just hope that, when it comes to stuff like this in awards balls and presentations, because this is a mock ball, I just hope everyone puts their best foot forward and doesn't freeze up or even give lackluster performance. This is where you actually are supposed to showcase your most highest capability, because these are the people that are watching, that are investing into our community. People who don't know what ballroom is, people who don't know what a category is. So tonight's the night where you really show out. And I hope everyone just does great. It's not more about rooting for one, it's about actually tonight rooting for all and showing everyone else that doesn't understand what ballroom is and how it started in the Kiki scene. Yeah.
So I have a question, because it was a lot of scuttlebutt on who's getting invited, why they get invited, who paid for tickets. So what advice do you have to the young people in the Kiki scene who are unfortunately not here, because it was being said that only the rich girls are coming or only the girls of that category are coming. So what advice do you have to the people that are not attending tonight?
Well, I'm going to start off by saying that if it's meant to happen, it's going to happen. And secondly, I want to say always be self-efficient, always be self-invested. If you didn't get invited and you really want to come out and you really want to go, ask questions, speak to people. Even if you ask a question and they say no, hey, at least you know that you asked and that the opportunity was not available. But this is the place to be, because again, I said, there's people watching that are investors into our community. And if you feel like you're high tier of your category or high tier of just a person in ballroom, this is the place to be, because it just, even if you're not the high tier person, this is inspiring. This will inspire you to be, people are watching now forward. I know that, so I'm going to put my best foot forward. So this is the place to be. Even if you don't have it, everyone's not dressed up to the top tier today, but they put together something that shows something,
Anything matters.
Anything. A little bit of what do you call it? Mustard grain scene of
charisma.
But it's just a pleasure, like I said, to be here. I'm not in no suit. I'm in very comfortable attire. Very, like I said, black and silver is like the borderline of you can do black and silver very bland. You can do high fashion. Very simple, but as long as you come presenting yourself, remember that. Nobody's gonna represent you. But
yourself first.
Thank you.
Self-love is the best love.
And shout out to the OG Network. Y'all doing your thing. I be watching. I be sharing. They got microphones. It's not an ordinary thing no more. This is very, very much high potential in our community. So make sure you subscribe to the OG Network. I love you guys. See you soon.
Thank you for the interview. Enjoy the 2022. Love you. Let's go. Let's try to get like one more for right now, because my throat is a little dry. I want to get Miss J-Lo Mattel, an icon. Ooh, this is a cute picture. You got Mulan, Angel, Little Mama. Little Mama, come here. Hi. We have the icon himself, Little Mama. How are you feeling tonight? You're green.
I'm good. I'm feeling like money, you know.
Ooh, looking like, feeling like, smelling like? Yes, he is. So today's the second annual Emery Awards. How are you feeling today?
I mean, I feel good. I didn't get to come last year because I was sick, so I had to make sure I come out and support HMI. HMI has been like a home to, me and my generation of girls, so I just had to come out and show face,
As one of the few icons that still come out and do for the Kiki scene, how do you feel like the Kiki scene has grown since when you started walking to when you're done walking? Because you have a very hand in the Kiki scene. Mind you, one of the only active icons that is still doing it. Am I right or am I right?
It's a couple of us, but some of them are in like different areas. But I think that I had most to do with the Kiki scene's growth. I'm just saying. But I think that it's changed very much. You guys have a lot of things that we didn't have back in the days. It's a lot of more balls now than it was back in the days. We only have Vogue from Fridays and GMAC. You guys have $1,000, $5,000 balls, all that type of stuff. So it's a really big, different margin And you know, I gave away the first $1,000 as a house.
Oh!
You know,
So what?
I gave away the first $1,000 in the scene. House with the most points. So you know,
What house did it go to?
it went to the House of McQueen. So I had a lot to do with the transition, but I'm glad that you guys have like other outlets and stuff that more than we had. It's all about growth and it's all about evolution. So if it wasn't evolutionized, y'all wouldn't be growing. So shout out to everybody who is in that transition to make this scene bigger and better. So
Last question of the night. What house are you rooting for the most?
say it again, I didn't hear you.
What house are you rooting for the most?
I mean, Juicy. I mean, of course.
The Juicies didn't even get picked. Try again.
Who's? I don't even know who's picked, to be honest.
It's the Mattels, the Wangs, Dior, Versace, and Telfar.
I'm rooting for the Wangs. Shout out to the Wangs.
That's twice. That's twice. The legends and the icons are rooting for the Wangs. You heard it here tonight. Thank you so much and enjoy your night. This has been fun, guys. But I need to lubricate my throat. 1 second, hold on. The legendary founding mother, Dior, the lady who gave me my start, the lady who taught me what I know, who gave me the tools to who I am now. How are you feeling?
What's good? I'm good. I'm good.
This is actually the second Emery Awards, and this is the second one that Dior has been invited to.
Yes, yes. I'll say that. Yes, because the first year we wasn't highlighted. I was just a judge, and this year we're highlighted along with me still being a judge for my second year. So I'm excited to be here. Everyone looks great. Anything HMI do, I love being a part of. I was an alumni for mad years. I went to school there, so you know I'm always rocking it out for HMI, and that's pretty much it. So I'm glad the girls got to come outside. The OG network is in the building. Daughter, you in the building. Mother Mulan is in the spot. So yeah.
Absolutely. So a couple of questions for the legend. You were here from the start, right? Okay. So how do you feel the Kiki scene is going from when you started now?
Honestly, the Kiki scene is completely different now from where I started. And, I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, I have my little issues about it. But, you know, it is what it is. Ballroom is about evolution overall. So, you know, I can't be bitter and stuck in my old ways. So, you know, the growth in Ballroom, congratulations. Shout out to the new girls coming out. Keep making your name. Keep pushing to be great. Just keep pushing for the stars. And, yeah.
Last question of the night before you enjoy your night. Last question of the night before you enjoy your night. What advice do you have for Kiki scene mainstream girls who are trying their hardest to get out here and do their best, and they just don't feel like these events they qualify for right now in this moment?
Before deciding what you want to do, sit back and observe. Sit back and look. Sit back and figure out what you actually want to do before just going out there saying, oh, I want to Vogue, or I feel like I want to walk face. You know, look at the crowds, look at the houses, look at the people who's supporting who, and figure out where you feel that you would be best fit at. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to switch. It's okay to move around. It's okay to not house hop, but it's okay to basically find what best fits for you. But to come into the game, you definitely want to observe first. You don't want to just jump into something, make a name. You want to experience. You want to explore. You want to have a good time. So I feel like as a new girl, you should definitely come into the scene on some, let me see what it's about before creating any ideas or any illusions in your head. I'm sorry. So yeah. So that's my advice for the new girls. And keep on storming, bitch. Don't be scared of no bitch. Keep on storming.
You heard it here first from the legend.
I never wanted to sit down, but it's okay.
Hello. And listen right now. She actually raised us not to sit down. Keep going. And look where I'm at now. Yeah, I'm on a break.
You want to break now?
Yeah.
I'm on a break now.
Now.
Now I'm on my break.
Later.
I would love to create a safe space for the young LGBTQ dancers, voguers, or however you are identifying a part of the LGBTQ community. I would push them, I would help them, I would create that space for them because I didn't have that space growing up. I would love to give that back to my community.
Hi guys, so we're back at the 2022 Emery Awards with your host Yoncé and J Mother Mulan, and I'm here with the Icon Hall of Fame, Ms. Vanity Vera Wang. Looking amazing. Can we get a 360 of your look, please? How are you feeling? How are you doing?
I'm doing beautiful. How are you, baby?
Good, you look beautiful. So as I was told, you're on the panel for the Wings tonight.
I am.
Okay. And you guys have been out for 2 years, correct?
We have.
And how do you feel to be invited to the second Emery Awards? Only 2 years. That's a big accomplishment.
When this is not the second Emery Awards. This Emery Awards been going on for years. I remember my first time going to the Emery Awards, I was an intern with HMI, and I was like 17, 16. So, baby, years ago. But I'm happy that they are more so mainstreaming it. We're giving more of ballroom and Kiki scene an outlet to express themselves, and for people with wealthy elbows, you know, to enjoy the spectacle in a good way.
So being an Icon Hall of Famer, right? So that means you have some time in the game, correct? So being said that, what are some positives and some dispositives that you've seen from when you were going to where the Kiki scene is now?
Well, I would definitely say that when I was coming up, the Kiki was a Kiki, was the definition of what the word definitely means now. Now where we are with it, it's more so more unity, which I commended for. You know, I think it was unity before, but I think it was more friendly competition in the past, where now it's like literally family versus family versus family. So I'm happy for where we are right now with the Kiki scene. I love how it grew.
You brought up family versus family, right? And the Kiki scene, we're seen as a whole, but we're in different families. Hence, I'm a Mulan, you're a Wang, right? Okay. So now that we have that, what house are you looking for your house to just take out tonight? Let's get into the teas. Come on.
I don't know if the Juicies is there, but definitely the Juicies. But I love what the Mulans are giving right now, so I hope y'all have my house is versus your house.
Not tonight. We did it last year. Been there, done that. This is the first time for the Wings to do that. Came out at the Lilac Ball and did your big one.
I'm showing the girls.
What you showing the girls?
I'm showing the girls since my accident that I can still come out and play with the new girls and reclaim my name around the ground.
So you're going to come out and just bully all of us?
No, just have fun, because that's what it's about. It's about really prevention, education, and really telling the girls to utilize the resources. That's why they're here, to raise money for the funds so that they can keep HMI around for another 20 or 30 years. And if it wasn't for HMI, Hedrick Martin Institute, home the Harvey Milk High School, and they're having the gay and LGBT high school and made it legally so that you can go back to school if you had an issue in school, and so that you could get a high school diploma and go back to college. And so that's what it's about. It's about giving back to the youth, youth homelessness. And because this very organization, when I was going through my transitions and my surgeries, they gave me a space to recuperate. And that's what it's about. It's about giving back to the community.
Love that. Why you didn't have to give me all of that all at one time.
If it wasn't for like a person like me and Tahiri and Luna and I forgot her name, but you know, if it wasn't for the Latex Project at the House of Latex, because it all started with prevention, education, and then that's how the ballroom scene started with the girls, with the femme queens. And then
we're paying homage to the femme queens.
Fashion categories. And then they had different categories for butch queens and the femme queens. And it's about having fun. and the House of Limpton, and
One more time. The House of who?
the House of D Block and Limpton was the first Kiki houses at GMHC. So that's the history. And so you must know your history to know where you came from, to know where you're going. So I'm just grateful to be here, to be still here, and I pay homage to all the past legendary icons, Hall of Famers, and the people who passed away in our community, because that's what it's about.
Love that.
Thank you. And look forward to my event and conference next year, 2023, summer/fall, coming soon.
Hi,
Emily.
Hello, Emily. Why you have to, hold on. Thank you so much. Why you have to sash you through my interview like that?
I'm sorry.
Look at like that.
I'm sorry.
That was so rude of you.
Thank you.
You look fab. Love you. Thank you so much. I tried.
I'm so sorry. I know you're very busy, but I just wanted to say you absolutely look stunning. I love your corset.
Thank you so much.
These jewels could be Swarovski, and they would still be iconic.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
My
Thank
name is
you.
Ari.
I'm Yoncé.
Yoncé. Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard your name before.
Really?
I'm the founder's great grandnibling.
Okay.
So they started this thing. I got adopted into the family. Whatever, how it happens. But I've heard your name because I don't know if it's because people that I know who work at HMI mentioned your name, but I think that's what happened. It must have been Christopher Murray who probably mentioned your name. Yeah. But I'm just I'm just in awe of your look. You're killing it tonight with this cute little skirt.
That was so nice. How are you enjoying yourself? You look fabulous also.
Oh, thank you so much. I got to represent for the family and the founders. So I was just like, let me do this fun. It's all different pieces layered in one look.
Over there, because now you can. Let's go over there.
No, come here. I'm gonna get her here. Oh no, she's over here. Who are you looking forward to see tonight?
Absolutely Big Frida, but honestly, at the end of it, I want to see the youth. I want to see the folks who take services from HMI up there just fucking killing it. Oh wait, can we curse on this? Oh shit. Oh damn it. Fuck.
That's it, interview over. Thank you so much and enjoy your night.
I'm here for you.
Sorry. Thank you. Next guest, we have the icon, my cousin. How are you? You look amazing. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling absolutely amazing. Thank you. I'm excited to see the talent. I'm excited to see all the honorees and accept their awards for all the great things that they've done in their career. And just to spread the love throughout the night tonight, I'm really excited for all of it.
I'm so happy to see you. Y'all should just got a new key in 2022. It's white. So, you're not in the Kiki scene.
No, I'm not.
But when you are Mulan, right? Say that. Say I'm a Mulan.
Yeah, I'm a Mulan.
Work. So now that we got that out the way, so being in the Kiki scene, well, not being in the Kiki scene, do you feel like you should have started out in the Kiki scene and then ventured off? Or?
I think honestly for me, back then when I was much younger, I started in ballroom at about 7 years old. So the Kiki scene wasn't something that I immediately jumped into. My mentor, Tim Smart, actually thought I was able to jump out, with the big dogs and be in the mainstream. So I think, everybody's journey is different. But for me, I started out in the mainstream. Of course, in the beginning, it was very tricky for me because I was so young. A lot of people didn't accept that. They think why is the little girl on the stage? But then over the years, it became very, very influential. It became very, amazing for people to see my journey and me winning against so many adults, winning against just all the drag queens and the femme queens and, all of that. So it was a very great journey. So I'm excited,
So being that you started your career so young and your classes are now international, she just don't sit down, know how to take a break. So the women that are coming up under you, what advice do you have for them?
The advice I would give for younger or even older women who are coming up in the ballroom scene, I would just say to be very consistent. With me, I've been consistent for years at a time when it came to ballroom because if you sit at a ball for like a few months, some people will forget about you. But you want to make sure you walk at least a ball once a month to give people, oh, I remember her from the last ball. And create moments also. When you walk a ball, you have to make sure everything is on point. Your hair, your looks, your makeup, all of that. So that really matters so people can actually remember you. So, yeah.
I love it. I'm gonna let you get back to your night. Amazing. Love you.
I love you.
Have a good night. Enjoy it. Yes. Hi, how are you doing, my love?
Wonderful.
We have an authoress in the building.
Fabulous.
Thank you so much. I try you too. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling wonderful. I am the author of Practicing for Love, a memoir, Lambda Literary Award finalist.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. It was important for me to share this history of African Americans in this country. I don't know if you know that Nashville is called Music City today because of the Fisk Jubilee Singers. Do you know who the Fisk Jubilee Singers are?
I didn't even know that. Everything is an educational moment.
There you go. Fisk Jubilee Singers were the first group of former slaves to sing for Queen Victoria in 1873. And it was her quote. She said, "They sing so beautifully, they must be from the Music City of the United States." Now, somehow that history has just gotten swept under the rug. But I have access to this history because my father directed the Fisk Jubilee Singers for 30 years in Nashville, Tennessee. So I am wearing my daddy's tails.
Give us a 360. Let me see it.
These are from 1950 something. But this book, I am so proud of this book.
As you should be. Where can we find it?
It's on Amazon.
Okay.
And if you Google the title, Practicing for Love, you'll find it. And on my website. We're noshwithnina.tv. I do a cable show for Manhattan Cable. It's Infemnity Productions. We're all over the place. So just Google Practicing for Love, and you'll find it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy your night.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mother, what's tea? Yeah, like, just standing there, mother, what's tea? What's going on? You look fabulous. Can I have a 360 of your look, please? Body out. What's going on? How you feel about your kids on the floor tonight?
I feel like my kids is gonna do what they always do. Tonight's gonna be cool.
So, being that you're a mother, right? From mother to mother, what is some advice that you would give other mothers, young mothers that are coming up in the Kiki scene or any scene period? What is some advice that you would give them mothers?
I would just say, be patient, love yourself, and just enjoy the journey. Because being a mother is a lot.
Absolutely. No, it is. We actually have the Juicy Couture's performing right now, limited edition.
Wait, I got Emery already.
And that was the iconic, legendary winner house of Juicy Couture, their performance. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. She know what I'm talking about. Of the year. Of the year, best dress. Marco Swain. Well, damn. Give me a so loud. And get out of my face. You look amazing as always. Black owns, black seamstress.
Addicted by Marcos. You know the vibes.
How you feeling tonight?
You're gonna get addicted. I'm really excited to see what my house brings on the floor. We know that we're gonna make it known, and we know that it's the house of Wang. We're here.
You look good. So wait, don't go away. So the Wangs, right, have been on a rise, and y'all actually have a little fan club tonight. Everybody's rooting for y'all.
Really?
Yeah. I interviewed 2 people, and they like the Wang, the Wang, the Wang.
Cause it's time to make it hot. It's time. It's time for us to shine, and I'm so proud of everyone who's hitting the floor because their talent is really being showcased, and I'm lost for words, honestly.
Do we have any addicted on the stage tonight? We have any looks?
No, I've been busy working, so I just brought myself as a billboard this time.
As you should. Always be a self-billboard of yourself. So, on a count of 1 to 10, right? How good do you feel like your house is going to do tonight, and why?
You said 1 to 10? A very strong 8.5, 9. You know, because I got to give these houses a little, because I know what they come with, too. So, you know, realistically, let's be real. My house going to do it, they going to do it. The baddest is going to see. We're going to see who the baddest bitch at the end of the day.
We're going to see. It's going to be cute. Oh, I see an icon. My sister. The up-and-coming icon. Tutu. How you feeling? Give me a 360 of your look now. I'm trying to figure out why everybody decided to wear blue.
Well, I roll blue because you know I'm a queen. You know, royal blue means royalty.
And what about everybody else?
I don't really know.
There you have it. So, the queen of the House of Louboutin, how are you feeling tonight? What's going on?
I like the energy so far. It's really cute. It's very upscale, you know, very classy. My type of tea, you know.
What house are you rooting for tonight?
Telfar.
Really? Okay. Because honestly, everybody been saying Wang.
Yes, for some things down, you know, but I feel like for performance, I'm going to go for Telfar. For runway, I'll go with Wayne. Everything else, I got to see what it's giving.
Quick question. So, you're the queen, correct?
Down.
Okay. The scene has crowned you the queen, correct? Okay. So, for the up-and-coming queens and kings, what are some advice that you have for them to just keep them grounded and just keep them humble as they're coming up?
Stay humble, take your time, and let everything come to you. Don't go looking for it, just let it come to you. Like me.
Love that. Love you. Bye, sister. Icon. Gia. Trendsetter. Gia. Trailblazer. Miss Gia, how are you?
I'm so happy to be here.
You're sickening.
Oh, thank you so much. You are too. It's so amazing to see the younger generation really taking the helm and throwing it. You know what I mean? Y'all doing an amazing job with the scene.
Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you. You've done it. You did it. You left it. We're trying to do the best.
No, I'm not. I didn't leave nothing. I'm still here.
Oh.
I'm Queen Mother Juicy Couture.
Oh, one more time for the people in the back.
I'm Queen Mother Juicy Couture.
Love that. So, how do you feel? How's tonight gonna go with the houses that were selected?
You know, the houses that were selected are amazing. I don't really remember. All right, what houses were selected? Because I don't remember.
The Dior's, Mattel's, Telfar's.
Okay, my favorite house is the house of Telfar. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
I love them. They're great. They perform well. we did a gig together, and they're just so sweet, and they have like a tenacity that you need to be competitive. Their productions are always on point. I love the House of Tofar.
Love that. And as a trailblazer for the Kiki scene, who's always putting your best foot forward for us. We love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What are some things that you want to see us do more of, though?
I want to see the girls just be themselves, be outside, be themselves. Don't let anyone dim your light. Just do your thing. You know, people always tell you that you can't do what you want to do, but just do it. When people read, just take it with a grain of salt, because all the bitches that are reading got something going on with them.
Essence in the name of creativity and freedom.
Enjoy your night. Have a great one.
Ball tonight. Does everybody know? Oh, yeah, fabulous pink. Okay, we can tell you're not the niece. Does everybody know what a ball is?
Guys, there's a lot of big names. My throat is again dry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this real quick because Jack is interrupting my show. So we'll be back just a little bit later. Stay tuned.